Alright, welcome juniors to this video. Welcome to a number of detention people. Peñas, we got Naisha here, Chris. Those are the juniors. Oh, sorry, Keisha's also here. Don't get detention. Alright, so today we're looking at Japan in the Pacific. So, while Hitler is taking control in Germany, Japan is also setting its sights on expanding its territory. If you look at this map here, Japan in that 1910, it's expanding into mainland, the Korean peninsula. In 1931, it spreads out into Manchuria, which is an area now controlled by Russia, and starts spreading out into China. So the Japanese, they pretend that they're just responding to attacks on Japanese property in Manchuria, but in fact they have a goal, a 14-year-long attempt. So I don't know where I just was because bad detention people are still talking. And Japan is now, their goal is to conquer China because they want to expand their territory. So, what does that look like? Their plan as a whole involves three parts. They are to seize natural resources. Japan's an island, so it doesn't have a lot of natural resources. So they want to seize natural resources. They want to establish a perimeter for defense. And they're going to end up suing for peace. So essentially their plan is that they'll keep invading, keep expanding, and then they'll make demands from other countries in exchange for peace. So they're very militaristic plans and intentions to spread out not just into China, but if you look at the purple on this map, into the Philippines and into Southeast Asia. In the process of this, Japan is, in so few words, ruthless. There's the most prolific incident, which is known as the Rape of Nanking. In the Rape of Nanking, which is a city in China, in December of 1937, the Japanese take over the city of Nanking, and during that time, they reports are Japanese soldiers rape between 20,000 and 80,000 Japanese women, and they kill 300,000 inhabitants of Nanking. Children are used for target practice. They stick babies on bayonets and publicly behead hundreds of people. It is chronicled by Japanese photographers. You can see this man here is about to get beheaded. And as you can see, with 300,000 people being killed in one location, there are mass graves that are dug. With all of this, the world doesn't particularly act just yet. Roosevelt halts trade with Japan. He says, well, Japan's pursuing a violent future right now, so we're going to stop trading with them. And that isn't really stopping the Japanese in their quest to conquer more. So while Japanese members of government are meeting with the Americans, Japan orders an attack, preemptive attack on the United States, because they're afraid that the U.S. is going to stop them. And that event on December... What are you guys laughing at? December 7th, 1941, Japan, with a fleet of planes and aircraft carriers, bomb Pearl Harbor, which is a naval base in Hawaii. These are some images from the attacks. After the attacks, 2,400 Americans are killed, 8 battleships were sunk, and 177 American planes were destroyed. Japan, in their attack, they lost 29 planes and only 100 men. After this attack, It is not Hitler that prompts the United States to go to war. It is this attack on Pearl Harbor. It is an attack on the American people, on American soil. And Franklin Delano Roosevelt, he decides that it is time for America to go to war. And interesting enough, it's not the Japanese that he finds that we should attack first. He says we need to focus on defeating Hitler. And that is where we'll get to